Hi guys, it's Dan from FatRank here, and today we're going to be doing a link audit on this website, Cheney Manor Dental Practice. So these guys are essentially a dental practice in the Swindon area, and for those points exactly, we're actually going to be having a look at the key phrase here, which is Dentist Swindon. So this is essentially the, who's ranking in the top 10 in Google for the key phrase Dentist Swindon in the UK. So what you'll see here from this data is actually this has 50 searches per month. So it does get a few searches per month. It's not anything massive, but it's the kind of key phrase that is obviously targeted to the area. So it's the kind of thing that company would rank for. And then a keyword difficulty here of 20. So it's obviously not the highest keyword difficulty either. When I have a look down here, this is essentially a mock-up of the top 10 Google rankings. As you can see, you've got number 1 is onewoodstreet.net, and number 2, 7 Fields. And it does say that Cheney Manor Dental Practice is number 4. However, when I put that into Google here and I scroll down, as you can see, it's ranking at number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So number 5 is probably more realistic and accurate reading, really, of where it's ranking for that key phrase right now. So in this video, we're going to basically be going through what we think Cheney Manor Dental Practice can do to improve their website and improve their rankings for this key phrase, and obviously subsequently for other key phrases as well. So if I just go on to their external backlinks here, what these are is they're showing the backlinks that are actually currently going to the website that's Cheney Manor Dental Practice. So if I scroll down, as you can see, the relevancy is good. You've got things about dental practice from the NHS services page. You've got obviously a Yale dentist in a certain area and all that kind of thing. So the relevancy side so far is good. But the only problem really with this is the variety of links. And what I mean from that is, as I'm scrolling down, as you can see, they're all kind of Yale links, NHS links. They're all really the same types of things. And that directory again there, which is similar to Yale, another directory link here, another directory here. It's very directory based, and not necessarily that they're bad links for your website. All it means really is that you've got too many directories right now going to your website and not enough variety, not enough other types of links. And what I mean with that is kind of blog links, that kind of thing. People talking about your website, maybe blog comments. It might be inner pages of posts or guest posts. There's not any of that really going to the website at the minute, and obviously to improve that you probably need more of that, but also to make sure that they're relevant too, to make sure that if you are acquiring more guest posts, that those guest posts are relevant to dentists or dental practices, and not veering off onto different topics really. So the first thing I'd say to do is basically to diversify your link profile really with some some different types of links, some blog links, some guest post links that are kind of relevant to your niche. Separate to that, if I head back to the Keyword Explorer thing here, what this does, as I said earlier, is a mock-up of the top 10 websites for this key phrase, Dentist Swindon. And as you can see on this backlinks tab here, this is showing how many backlinks are going to all these respective domains on the left-hand side. And one thing you'll notice straight away is that the first 2 backlinks, so what's ranking number 1 and number 2, have got significantly more backlinks there than actually what Cheney Manor does. Actually, it's pretty much double the amount of backlinks really. And whilst there are more referring domains, which means different types of websites going to here, as I mentioned earlier, the Cheney Manor Dental Practice website does have a lot of directory links. And when I looked into these backlinks here, you found a lot more variety and diversity in their backlink profiles. So really, to compete with those number 1 and number 2 spots, the main things that I'd recommend number 4 doing, which is Cheney Manor, is to obviously build more different types of links, so blog links, guest post links, and then also ensuring that you actually increase your amount of backlinks, which will happen naturally by building more blog links. But what I'm trying to say is, 1 or 2 guest post links I don't think are going to cut it with this key phrase. I think what you're best off looking to do is really pushing to that number of backlinks there and trying to get to a position where, you're matching the top 1 or 2 positions. That will differ from keyword to keyword. There will be other key phrases that only need maybe 3 or 4 more backlinks to rank for. For this particular key phrase, you will need quite a bit more in my opinion. However, you never really know. The quality of a guest post, if it's very relevant, it's on point, then it may jump it up to there without even having as many backlinks as these top 2 guys. So it's worth basically just trying to push that across your website regardless. The final thing I'm going to do is go to the social signal checker here. So what this essentially does is it checks how many social signals your website has, basically how many Facebook shares, Twitter shares, Pinterest shares, etc. your website's got. And I'll pencil this in here and just pop it in. As you can see, it's got a really good amount of Facebook signals, but again, nothing from Pinterest, nothing from Reddit, and assuming nothing from anything else really. So the best thing for you guys to be doing, in my opinion too, is to be purchasing some social signals, probably to your website. It makes the process a lot easier to just order them and have those social signals going through. And obviously, again, adds diversity of links and adds just more kind of links going to Google to say, this company's talked about and we like this company. So like I said, I'd say it's guest posts, blog posts, and it's also kind of social signals. And we do have 2 great people who are able to do that. If you'd like to check out the description, we can send you over to those guys. But yeah, that's the advice I'd give Cheney Manor Dental Practice. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys later.
It's confusing.